God is wanting you to wait on him, because once he break through, once he is the reason, once he's the source, once he gives you the results that you've been longing for, and it completely all came from God, nothing in this world can take that from you, not even you, unless you self-sabotage it by not allowing him to fully transform you. Okay, we don't want to get into a season where we're acting out of desperation. So the best thing for us to do is ask God to give us peace in our waiting. Okay, I went from rushing God to trying to speed the process, trying to speak the blessing, into just asking him, okay, God, it's clear that you have the will over my life, and I don't want to come out of alignment where you have placed me, and I don't want to come out of position where you have positioned me. So I'm going to ask you to give me peace in the waiting. Just give me peace. Give me a peace of mind in the waiting. Okay, give me strength in the waiting. Okay, give me patience in the waiting. As you transform me, just give me patience. Let me have ease while you do what you do and while I wait on you. So I just want to encourage you today to ask God to just give you peace. God, if I'm waiting on you, and I don't want anything outside of you. I don't want nothing that's not in the will that you have over my life. So if I'm going to sit here and stick this out and wait on you, because I know if I wait on you, Lord, I will never have to return to poverty. I will never have to return to many things that I have learned my lesson with, guys. So I'm going to wait on you, because I know once you open up these doors, no man can close them. So I'm going to wait on you, God, no matter how hard it get. I ask you to build my endurance, strengthen my endurance, because I feel like once I get through this season, it ain't nothing that I can't conquer, God. And I know that's the whole plan. That's the whole thing that you're having me to. That's the whole reason you're having me to walk through this journey, so I won't return back to where I'm at. Okay, so I won't return back to what broke me. So I won't return back to what delivered me. So I just want to encourage you to just ask God to give you peace in your stillness. Ask God to give you patience while you wait on him, because in the Bible it consistently say, wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord. Baby, it got to be something big by waiting on him. Okay, so trust the process and do not allow the enemy to allow everyday circumstances and situations to realign you, reposition you, or have you playing God in your own life, because that's what the enemy wants, y'all. It's going to work out. I can't promise you. I almost said I promise, but it's going to work out. Okay, it's going to work out. You will get all that your heart desires. Okay, God will fulfill your purpose. He will light your path. But while we're waiting, while we're being still, just ask God to give you patience and build your endurance, because he said you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So the days that you don't feel like standing up, the days that you don't feel like going in, the days that you don't feel like getting out of bed, ask God to strengthen you. Okay, because there's a bigger cause, there's a bigger purpose that he's trying to prevail in our life. Okay, so I just want to encourage you, my sister and my brother, continue to live for today, for tomorrow worry about itself. Don't walk too far ahead of God, because that's how you have anxiety. And he said be anxious about nothing. Okay, so stop trying and start trusting. Okay, I just want to encourage you in this season and challenge you in this season to stop trying and start trusting. Okay, just surrender, give it to him. Okay, it may feel like you walking like in delusion, or you're just walking on thin air, but that's because you're allowing God to carry you. Okay, just don't even think about it. Don't even try to figure it out. Okay, cast all your worries and cares onto God, because that alone will give you a peace of mind. God said he will direct our steps. He will order our steps. So allow him to take control, and you just sit back and relax. Okay, do not allow the everyday circumstances to dictate how God is going to move in your life, and don't allow the enemy to make you feel like God has failed you or forsaken you, and do not allow him to make you feel like to make you doubt God. Okay, God is working behind the scenes. Okay, just stand firm in your faith, stand still, and know that he is God. Okay, use your word as your sword, because God is also going to send you through some cycles to see how you're going to react, how you're going to respond. So pass the test. Okay, pass the test, because sometimes God have us sitting in certain seasons for lessons. Okay, whether it's to character develop us, or to change our heart posture, or to change how we move, how we think, or the renewing of our mind and heart. He's definitely going to send us through some tests. So be prepared to re-go through some cycles, or re-go through some things that once broke you, because he wants to test you to see if you're truly been delivered, because we can't outsmart God. So I just want to encourage you to pass the test. Do the opposite of what you've been doing. Do the opposite of what the devil wants you to do. Okay, because we got somewhere to go. Okay, I know we're all trusting in the Lord, and I'm here to tell you he's going to prevail. He keeps his promises. He said if you do not faint, you will be rewarded, because he knows it's going to be challenging. He said if you do not faint, tap out, give up, you will be rewarded. And we got to believe in that. We got to believe in it as a community. Okay, we got to uplift each other. Okay, because that's what it's about. It's about expanding God's kingdom. It ain't no one man show with God. Okay, so I just want to encourage you today to stand still and know that God is God. Okay, give it to him, surrender to him. Okay, turn turn from your old ways so he can do a new thing in your life. Okay, stop trying and go to trusting, because God keeps his promise, and the Bible consistently tells us wait on the Lord. In that Bible, I know it says over 25 times, if not more, wait on the Lord, because that is a bigger reward when you wait on him. When he opened up doors for you, okay, that no man can shut, when he brings you acceptance and approvals, can't no man take that from you. The devil can't touch nothing that God gives you. The only person that can mess that up is you, by self-sabotaging. So that's why it's just kind of smart to allow him to transform you, so you won't mess up your own blessings, so you will have the wisdom and the knowledge from God. Because we only going through this one more time. Okay, we're only going through this one more time, and we're going to get it right, because we're going to sit still, we're going to wait on the Lord, we're going to allow him to renew us, because the old version will never see us again. We will never revisit the old version, because once God delivers us, we're never going back, because we're going to remember the trying times. We're going to learn many lessons in this season. Okay, we're going to choose righteousness, we're going to stay under God's will, we're going to be obedient. Okay, we're going to walk in obedience. Okay, we're going to listen to whatever command, instruction that he gives us, because we're going to remember how this feels, and we don't want to go back. And that is what God is trying to show us in this season. He want to make it a little tough where we don't want to go back once he delivers us. Okay, once he redeems us, once we restore us, we would never go back. We would have learned our lesson. So sit tight and sit still, because God keeps his promises. Okay, he's the only one that has the power to take you out of debt. He's the only one that has the power to do a suddenly financial shift in your life. He's the only one that has the power to heal you. He is the only one that has the power to perform miracles in your life. So y'all, we're going to sit on this boat. We're going to sit still, and we're going to wait on the Lord. No matter how hard it gets. We don't care what the government says. We don't care what man says. We don't care because we don't get our wisdom and knowledge from the world. Because God is in the world, but he is not of the world. So that freed us from the world. So that means God ain't going by the world rules. Okay, because the law ain't above God. So we're going to sit still. We're going to wait on the Lord. And we're going to wait on his supernatural miracles, okay, because he works in mysterious ways. And we're going to sit in peace, and we're going to sit in happiness as we wait on him, because he also has the power to do that. He has the power to give us peace in our waiting. He has the power to give us patience in our waiting. He said you receive not because you ask not. So start going into prayer, even when it hurt, even when you got to do it crying, even when you do it upset. God, I am tired, give me peace. You got to do something. He like when you put the accountability on him. He like, I know that's right. You surrender, you giving it to me, and I got the power to do it. So I'm going to show you why they call me big God and not the little one. Let's talk about it. So I just want to encourage you today to continue to walk forward, continue to allow God to do what only he can do in your life, because he truly knows the purpose and the plans over our life. So wherever you are, and if you're trusting in if you're trusting in the Lord, and you're waiting on him to prevail, to redeem and restore, if you're waiting on him to position you, keep your eyes on him and not your circumstance situation, because we all going to have some testimonies to tell, baby. Okay, we all gonna have some testimonies to tell, and I love this for us. And I want to say congratulations in advance, because there's going to be some new victories in this coming season. Your harvest is going to be very fruitful because of your obedience, because you wait on the Lord, because you trusted in him. Okay, and I love the new version that a lot of us are becoming in the waiting. See, the devil thought that the poverty and the struggle was going to break us. He thought that we was going to go back to old familiar ways, and we ain't. We standing strong because we're trusting in the Lord, and we want what God wants for us. Okay, so I just hope this message encouraged my sister and brothers to be still and wait on the Lord. Okay, wait on the Lord. He coming. Okay, you may not see it. He said walk by faith and not by sight. Wait on the Lord. It's on the way. Okay, don't allow the devil to make you fumble your blessing. Don't allow him to reposition you where God has placed you. That's the worst thing that you can do. You done came too far to turn around now, because once you leave whatever situation you in, and the lesson that he's teaching you, baby, you will never return back to poverty. You will never return back to a struggle. You will never return back to a paycheck to paycheck type job. You will never return back to what hurt you. You will never return back to whatever God has delivered you from, because we have learned our lesson. That's all God wants. He don't want to punish us. There's a lesson in the season that he's trying to teach us. We can either ignore it and continue to repeat the cycles, or we can learn it and allow him to renew us, okay, and elevate us. Okay, so allow God to do the work in you as he's preparing your blessing. He just want to do the work within you, because the victory is already won. It's already yours. You just got to get to it. But he ain't finna bless no mess. So until you have truly transformed, and you are mature enough to hold the blessings, he ain't gonna release them. So how about just surrender and give in? Give it to him. Surrender. Let God have his way in your life, and ask him for peace and patience as you wait on him. Okay? Jesus love you. I love you, and you got this.